Single-Use Plastic 2018 to 2030 is the Malaysian strategy to tackle the growing issue of plastic pollution. Despite being a major player in the plastic industry, Malaysia faces high level of plastic waste mismanagement. The roadmap focuses on eliminating single-use plastic and emphasize collaboration among government, industry and the public to overcome enforcement challenge and economic costs. By 2030, the goal is to reduce waste, promote sustainable alternatives and create healthy environment for the future.
So, one of the major obstacles to Malaysia's roadmap towards zero single-use plastic is the inconsistent enforcement and implementation of policy across the country. While states such as Penang and the Federal Territories of Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya have made recommendable progress in promoting waste management initiative and restricting single-use plastic, other states like Kedah and Johor have struggled to adopt similar measures. This uneven implementation creates significant enforcement gaps and leads to misunderstanding about businesses and the public about regulations. The lack of consistency results in unequal playing field where some regions make notable waste while others continue to rely heavily on single-use plastic. This disparity undermines the roadmap's overall objective and slow progress at the national level. Next is scarcity of affordable and scalable sustainable alternatives which hinders the nation's ability to transition away from environmentally harmful plastic. Introduced in 2018, the roadmap aims to eliminate single-use plastic by 2030 through gradual bans and incentives for eco-friendly materials. However, options such as plant-based packaging and biodegradable polymers are often expensive and difficult to scale, making them impractical for many businesses. This is especially true for small and medium-sized enterprise SMEs which struggle with the high production costs and reliance on import raw materials for alternatives like polylactic acid plastic. The lack of industrial composting facilities in Malaysia exacerbates this issue with the proper infrastructure. Biodegradable products often fail to break down as intended, reducing their environmental benefits. For instance, food and beverage businesses face challenges in replacing plastic straw with alternatives like paper or bamboo due to their higher cost and short lifespan, which discourage widespread adoption. Consumer awareness also plays a role in this problem. Many Malaysians prioritize affordability over sustainability, leading to continued reliance on cheap single-use plastic. The situation is further compounded by Malaysians' dependence on imported eco-friendly materials and technologies, which drive up costs and adds to the carbon footprint. Lastly is the lack of sufficient incentive for businesses, particularly SMEs, to transition to sustainable alternatives. The high cost of reusable materials, paper-based packaging or biodegradable plastic, along with the need for new machinery and supply chain adjustment, make adoption financially burdensome. Without subsidy or tax breaks, companies bear the full cost, discouraging compliance. Additionally, businesses investing in green practices often lack recognition or competitive advantage, further reducing motivation. Weak enforcement exacerbates the issue, giving an unfair edge to those continuing to use single-use plastic. I will share key highlights of Malaysia's roadmap towards zero single-use plastic. One of the roadmap's primary goals is encouraging the use of eco-friendly alternatives such as biodegradable, compostable, and reusable materials. Unlike traditional plastic that takes centuries to decompose, these materials break down more quickly, reducing waste in landfills, rivers, and oceans. Moreover, they help limit harmful chemicals and microplastics that threaten marine ecosystems and human health. While challenges like high cost and inadequate disposal infrastructure persist, initiatives like public awareness campaign, reusable incentive, and better waste management system can make this alternative more practical and accessible. The second focus is on improving waste management by strengthening recycling system and reducing plastics leakage into the environment. This involves enhancing waste collection, separation, and recycling practices, creating a circular economy where plastic is reused efficiently.
Now the third objectives that were aims to tackle single-use plastic through collaboration. So the retailers should promote sustainable products, the plastic sectors can invest in eco-friendly alternatives, and civil society can raise awareness. Consumers need education to make sustainable choices, while the local governments must enforce regulation and support the recycling. Together, these efforts can drive innovation and reduce plastic waste for a more sustainable future.
So now I will be discussing the strength of the Zero Single-Use Plastic Policy, a vital initiative for environmental sustainability. So this policy is not just a ban of plastic, but a strategic step forwards protecting our planet and future generations. First, let's talk about its environmental impact. Single-use plastics are leading cause of pollution, choking ecosystems and harming biodiversity. Countries that have implemented similar policies, such as Rwanda, have been significant reductions in plastic waste. In Malaysia, the imposition of plastic bag charges in cities has already led to a decrease in usage. This policy also combats the long-term threat of microplastics, which harm the marine life and enter our food chain, posing risk to human health. So the second one is the policy aligned with global sustainability goals. It supports the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, particularly the SDG 12 on responsible consumption and SDG 14 on reducing marine pollution. By adopting this policy, Malaysia demonstrates its commitment to global efforts to reduce environmental degradation. This alignment also strengthens the country's position as a responsible global player, opening doors to international partnerships and investment in sustainable technologies. The third strand is the policy fosters innovation and collaboration. By encouraging partnerships between the government and private industries, it drives the development of eco-friendly alternatives like biodegradable packaging and reusable products. Countries such as Germany have successfully transitioned to circular economy models, and Malaysia has the potential to follow suit. Additionally, the policy creates opportunities of the green jobs, contributing to both environmental and economic sustainability. In conclusion, the zero single-use plastic policy is a comprehensive approach to reducing environmental harm, aligning with global goals, and driving innovations. Together, these strengths make it the cornerstone of sustainable development. Thank you so much.
The first strategy focuses on promoting alternatives to single-use plastic through research and innovation. The government supports the development of eco-friendly materials like biodegradable plastic, which naturally break down and are safer for the environment. To help business transition, incentives such as tax, breaks, and grants are provided, making it easier for them to adopt sustainable practices without incurring significant costs. Additionally, public campaigns raise awareness among citizens about the benefits of these alternatives, ensuring a smooth and gradual transition to eco-friendly products. Secondly, strengthening policies and legal framework. The second strategy involves strengthening policies and legal framework to reduce plastic waste. For example, small fees on plastic bags have been introduced in some states, encouraging the use of usable alternatives. Another significant step is circular economy roadmap, which emphasizes recycling and reusing plastic materials to extend their life cycle and reduce environment harm. The government also reviews and updates law to ensure compliance and collaboration with NGOs, business, and local authorities to make enforcement more effective and practical for everyone involved. The final strategy is centered on education and engaging stakeholders. The Communication, Education and Public Awareness program plays a key role in informing the public about impact of plastic waste and encourage small yet meaningful change, like using reusable containers and avoiding single-use items. Schools integrate sustainability activities to foster eco-friendly habits in students, while NGOs organize workshops and events to educate communities. By involving individual, business, and organizations, Malaysia is fostering a sense of shared responsibility, creating a collective push towards a greener and more sustainable future.
First, many consumers find it inconvenient to remember their reusable bags, especially for spontaneous shopping trips. For years, plastic bags have been a convenient and accessible option, so breaking this habit is challenging. Shoppers often forget their bags, particularly when visiting wet markets or making unplanned purchases. The 20-cent charge for plastic bag does little to deter this behavior. As buying a plastic bag remains an easy alternative, this shows how ingrained plastic use is in our daily routines, making it harder the policy for succeed. Next, the financial burden of reusable bags is a major barrier for low-income households. While reusable bags are eco-friendly, they require upfront investment which may not be affordable for everyone. Moreover, maintaining these bags through regular cleaning adds to the cost and effort, particularly for families already struggling with limited resources. As a result, many continue to rely on cheaper plastic bags, which undermines the policy's goal of reducing plastic pollution. Finally, the policy's success is hindered by inconsistent enforcement and limited awareness. While some states and larger retailers enforce the rules strictly, others, such as smaller shops and wet markets, often overlook them. This inconsistency confuses consumers about when and where the policy applies. Additionally, rural areas lack adequate awareness campaigns, leaving many people uninformed about the policy and its environmental importance. Without a unified approach, achieving widespread compliance becomes difficult.
Could implement subsidy program to make reusable alternative more affordable. This could involve offering financial support or collaborating with local retailers to provide discount or voucher for eco-friendly products. An example of a successful program in South Korea, which is Green Consumer Voucher Initiative, which provide low-income family with coupon to purchase eco-friendly product like reusable shopping bag. Many individuals are unaware of how plastic waste harm biodiversity, marine life and the ecosystem. To solve this issue, creating public awareness campaign is essential. This campaign should aim to educate various groups about the environmental harm caused by single-use plastic. Social media, influencers and the local community can help spread the message widely. Since young people are heavily influenced by social media and role models, it can make the campaign more impactful. In addition, consistent enforcement of plastic ban is crucial. Local government must enforce this law effectively, with well-defined penalty for non-compliance. For example, Australia Plastic Free July is one of the largest awareness campaigns globally. Moreover, Kenya has successfully implemented plastic bag bans in 2017. Lastly, many consumers forget their bag at home or in the car, leading them to use plastic bag offered by the store. So, retailers could make reusable bag more accessible and convenient. Offering them at checkout counter for free or at a reduced cost would provide an easy solution for consumers. Retailers could also introduce reward program to encourage the regular use of reusable bag. Consumers who consistently bring their own bag could earn discount or point toward future purchase. Supermarkets like Woolworths and Coles already reward customers with bonus points for using their own reusable bag, which can be redeemed for discount or product.
Malaysia's roadmap towards zero single-use plastic is an essential incentive in addressing the severe environmental and health impact of plastic pollution. While the roadmap demonstrates strength, including clear strategies and objectives, it also faces significant challenges such as inconsistent enforcement, a lack of sustainable alternatives, and limited public awareness. To overcome this barrier, the government must enhance enforcement mechanisms, support the development of affordable alternatives, and engage stakeholders through widespread education campaigns. By addressing this weakness and implementing practical recommendations, Malaysia can achieve its goal of significantly reducing plastic waste, paving the way for a sustainable and eco-friendly future.